Welcome to question 8 of the 2006 VCAA Mathematical Methods Exam 1. In this video we will be looking at the solutions and examination advice for this question. A reminder that this video is in no way endorsed by VCAA. So for question 8 we're told that a normal to the graph of y equals the square root of x has equation y equals negative 4x plus a, where a is a real constant. And we're asked to find the value of a. So to do this, we first need to remember that the normal and the tangent to a curve have a special relationship. So first of all, we know that the gradient of the normal line is equal to negative 4, and that's the coefficient of x just here. And the relationship between the gradient of the tangent line and the gradient of the normal line is the gradient of the tangent is equal to negative 1 divided by the gradient of the normal. So in this case we have negative 1 divided by negative 4, which equals positive 1/4. And the reason why we wanted to do that is once we derive the function y equals the square root of x, we can equate the derivative with the gradient of the tangent line, but not with the gradient of the normal line. So when we calculate our derivative, we can also note that y equals the square root of x can be written as x to the power of a positive half. Therefore, dy dx, the derivative, is going to equal power at the front, so we take the power at the front and then subtract 1 off the power, so we have to the power of negative a half, and we can clean that up to say that this is equal to 1 divided by, and the negative in the power takes it to the bottom line, and the half turns it back into a square root, so it's 1 divided by 2 times the square root of x. And we know that we want to solve the derivative, 1 divided by 2 times the square root of x, is equal to 1/4. Therefore, we can solve 2 times the square root of x is equal to 4. Therefore, the square root of x is equal to 2 when you divide both sides by 2. And squaring both sides, we find that x is equal to 4. And if we know that x is equal to 4, we can find the y value is equal to the square root of 4, which is simply 2. Which means that the coordinate 4, 2 is where this normal line intersects the curve of y equals the square root of x. So once we have that coordinate, we can substitute the coordinate 4, 2 into the rule y equals negative 4x plus a, and then solve for a. So this will give us that 2, the y value, is equal to negative 4 times 4, the x value, plus a, which gives us 2 is equal to minus 16 plus a, and then if we add 16 to both sides, we find that a is equal to 18. And that is the answer for question 8. So the examiner's report points out that this question was quite challenging for students. A significant number seemed to have little or no idea of what was required. Many were able to find the correct derivative but did not know how to proceed, or equated the derivative with negative 4, which is the gradient of the normal line, instead of 1/4, which is the gradient of a tangent, which is what we needed to do.